world's highest numbers of centenarians. But there's something they avoid eating at all costs that could surprise you. In fact, Japan boasts one of the highest life expectancies in the world, with a large number of people living well into their 100s. But there's a catch. Centenarians in Japan tend to avoid certain foods that many of us consume regularly. And if we want to live longer, healthier lives, it's important to know what these foods are and why they're best avoided. Today, we're going to uncover the 3 foods Japanese centenarians never eat, backed by research and expert opinions, and show you how making small adjustments to your diet could help you live a healthier, longer life. Let's start with the first food that Japanese centenarians avoid: highly processed sugars. While many of us enjoy sweet treats like cakes, candies, and sugary drinks, these are not staples in the diet of those who live the longest. Why is this important? Sugary foods may taste delicious, but they can wreak havoc on your health over time. Excess sugar in the diet has been linked to an increased risk of obesity, type 2 diabetes, heart disease, and even certain types of cancer. Scientific studies show that consuming too much sugar leads to insulin resistance, which can result in chronic inflammation. This inflammation accelerates the aging process and increases the risk of several age-related diseases. Studies have also shown that high sugar intake contributes to the formation of advanced glycation end products, AGEs, compounds that damage collagen and elastin in the skin, leading to premature wrinkles and sagging. Harvard health experts recommend reducing added sugars to lower the risk of chronic disease and improve overall longevity. A study published in the Journal of the American College of Cardiology found that people who consumed more than 25% of their daily calories from sugar were more likely to develop heart disease. To implement this tip, start by reading food labels carefully. Aim to reduce your intake of sugary drinks, desserts, and snacks. Opt for natural sources of sweetness like fruits, and gradually transition to a diet lower in refined sugars. The goal is to keep your sugar intake to less than 10% of your total daily calories, as recommended by the World Health Organization. In summary, cutting back on processed sugars can significantly reduce your risk of chronic diseases and help you maintain healthy skin, a strong immune system, and overall vitality as you age. The second food that Japanese centenarians avoid is fried foods. While they may be tempting and flavorful, deep-fried dishes are not a part of the diet in many of the healthiest aging populations. Fried foods are often high in unhealthy fats, particularly trans fats, which are associated with an increased risk of heart disease, stroke, and diabetes. The high temperatures used in frying can cause the breakdown of healthy fats into harmful compounds, and consuming these trans fats regularly can lead to weight gain and insulin resistance. On a biological level, fried foods cause an increase in oxidative stress in the body. Oxidative stress is a key player in the aging process, as it damages cells, tissues, and organs over time. The more oxidative stress you accumulate, the faster you age and the more likely you are to develop chronic diseases like heart disease and neurodegenerative disorders. Research from Harvard T.H. Chan School of Public Health has shown that a high intake of trans fats can reduce your lifespan and increase your risk of developing chronic conditions. One study found that people who consumed high amounts of trans fats had a 34% higher risk of dying from heart disease compared to those who consumed lower amounts. To avoid fried foods, try grilling, baking, steaming, or sautéing your meals instead. These cooking methods preserve the nutrients in your food without adding harmful fats. Choose healthy oils, like olive oil or avocado oil, which contain heart-healthy monounsaturated fats. In summary, cutting back on fried foods helps protect your heart, reduces oxidative stress, and supports healthier aging overall. By switching to healthier cooking methods, you can still enjoy delicious meals without the negative health impacts of fried foods. The third food that Japanese centenarians avoid is excessive red meat. While red meat can be a source of protein, iron, and other essential nutrients, consuming too much of it, especially processed red meat, is not beneficial for long-term health. Red meat, particularly processed varieties like bacon, sausages, and hot dogs, has been linked to an increased risk of heart disease, certain cancers, and early death. The high levels of saturated fat and cholesterol in red meat can contribute to clogged arteries and high blood pressure, both of which are risk factors for cardiovascular disease. Scientific research supports these claims. A study published in The Lancet found